Hello and welcome to another episode of the Geometrist plays Vagante. So we had a lot of success with the rogue on the last run and demonstrated that stealth can be extremely powerful. And I'm starting to think that maybe the way to go in this game is to use defensive options. But I think actually we're going to use the wildling and show off the last of the classes on this run. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. I think is my favorite skin. Take Snake Eater. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like scrolls and books being useless, though 5 bombs can get you through a lot. But yeah, let's just do this. Looks like I don't start with any weapons as a wildling. We'll just go on in. Let's see what we can learn to do. Fist weapons. Continuous attacks cause you to go berserk or an intimidating roar. Down and jump to crush. Tap walk to enable inhuman sprint. Berserk goes really far. And then fist weapons. Attack while walking, flurry of attacks. Let's try fist weapons. Okay, that's odd. If this jumps up here, we'll see. So this is gonna be really short range. I'm gonna rely on throwing, I think, to get rid of a lot of enemies early on here with this. Yeah, I could really use some of the just like passive, increases range kind of deals here. Let's see what that ring did. It's not a fantastic ring. It's a mediocre ring at best. Oh well. Drop that and don't get hit by it because we don't want this run to end immediately. Read that book of magic missile. I'm not sure how I feel about the class starting with just nothing. Gem-studded ring. What do you do? Luminous, dex, and lightning resist? Okay. So maybe it increases my sight range on account of lighting stuff up. Okay, so that was a secret wall. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could move faster while I was charging that up. That would be ideal, I think. See, because like by the time most enemies get close enough to get hit with one of these charge punches, they've just hit me. I mean, it did also just increase the damage. Well, okay, the stun and knockback is what it increased. But pummel, I think, could be pretty interesting. I don't know though. I get the feeling that this maybe isn't the best. Maybe I should have gone animal to get the dropping attack. But then I have an immense fondness for dropping attacks as it stands. So maybe I'm not the best to talk to about whether you ought to take dropping attacks or not. Oh, that's weird. Those spikes are in a wall. Oh well. Anyway. Shop. What do you got? Nothing I particularly care about. Okay. Just gonna shoot some magic missiles down in here and see how that treats me. Because as it stands right now, I'm gonna fight this guy with just my fists. Which, while personally I think that's cool from from a non-gameplay standpoint, to just say, oh man, this guy's got an axe and I'm just gonna pummel him with my fists until he submits. From an actual gameplay standpoint, this means that I have no range. Which is why I'm trying to use magic missiles as much as I can. I'm just gonna jump now. Oh man. Ah, get off me. I was hoping that I could move through there in such a way that I could maybe get him to get caught by one of those. If I could get him to stand down here, I could still do it. By just pushing this slowly over here. Just stay right where you are. 20 damage, not as much as I would have liked. Okay, the wildling is hard to play as. I don't recommend this. Whew. Well, at least the boss is down. Which I guess really I don't have to keep fighting the boss on every floor. I mean, you can just duck into that door and leave. You just don't get the benefit of getting the big treasure chest. Ow. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, you didn't have anything good for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get whatever's in here. Night gauntlets. What do you do? Subtly increases weapon reach. Great. That's one of the things that I specifically asked for, so we'll just move on. Go ahead and spin this on berserking. See how that goes. Oh yeah, that's all the healing we get, so onwards and upwards, I suppose. Or onwards and downwards, really. Come on. Okay, so it actually takes quite a few attacks to cause you to go berserk. Kill that, pick you up. Read that book, identify the helmet that I got. Freezing aura is an always use. And we'll quaff a bunch of potions. Okay, so we got a potion of poison and a potion of regeneration. Both of those heal us on account of Snake Eater as a background. So that removed some of the pressure at the very least, I think. Yep. Oh, the fairy's at least in a really convenient spot. Without a scroll of uncurse, I'm not convinced I want to do the shackled at all. How did all those miss? I'm upset. Hey! Not fair! What? I can't hit him. Okay, let's just berserk and punch him to death then. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. No one needs to worry about anything. Whew. That really was kind of harrowing, though. I'd say it's pretty lucky that this treasure chest is right here. Let's just magic missile that out of the way. And see what we get. Identify these shoes. Yes, please. Triple jump sounds good. Okay, that gets used on something, so I'll leave it be for now, and I'll save that purple potion for the next floor. I still want to go around and pick up any treasure chests and the like that I can find. Unbounded sight. So we're stacking up side effects a little bit here. Yep, nothing over there worth looking at. The freezing aura is doing some work. We punch that and check the shop. Y'all try out a multi-shot crossbow, why not? Just equip that bad boy and load it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, never a bad thing to have a ranged attack. This is very clearly a secret wall. Yeah, shoots more than one bolt. It's not worth it to go over there and risk jumping on spikes, I think, to just kill a plant thing and get a tiny amount of gold. Just gonna grab the ferry and move on instead. How do I get in here, actually? What's the deal with this? Is there a secret wall somewhere? I mean, there almost has to be. Yeah, there we go. Just not get hit by that. Okay. A trap's already triggered, weirdly enough. Yeah, the extra stun actually does make those fist attacks do some work. Because you can just, on the normal enemies, just bludgeon them over and over with impunity. What do you do? Yeah, I don't want that. Break that, take you, go in here. And we're gonna rest, heal up, all the usual stuff, and level up. I'm gonna take pain tolerance, sure. I'm gonna try and go into this berserk thing real hard. See how much health we wind up at. A full 80. Fantastic. Wonder if this triple jump is actually going to be any good for me. Because I imagine I can still probably take fall damage even when I triple jump. Like, just from having jumped too high and then falling. Oh, I forgot to reload the crossbow. It's probably pretty important when you're using a crossbow. Yeah. Berserking seems to be pretty powerful. You just can't do it the most in the world. So saving up for that death protection is basically necessary, I'd say. More than anything else, death protection is gonna be the one thing that makes your run last. Okay, so we got a speed potion and a defense potion on this floor. And ice ball, the on-demand freeze is probably pretty strong. I shouldn't have done this. Whatever, it worked out fine. Right, I need to remember that I can triple jump on account of that item that I have. Whoa, hello. I don't want to punch you. I'm sorry. There was just an enemy there. So that's an unbounded sight. Let's see what that is. Okay, so that's a recharge. Hey, Dargon! Okay, so you can't use magic while you're berserk. I was trying there. Not that it mattered, because being able to freeze the dragon meant I could just wail on it while I was berserked, and that pretty much did the job. But, still, things that are good to know in the future. So, scroll of identify. I guess, really, I don't need to charge that all the way up. It just kind of works. Draw that again. Open you. Cyan potion. Potion of regen. And a bird amulet. Okay. Dodge that. Come down here and... Yep. We're just trying to accumulate as much gold as possible to make sure that I can actually berserk-itis. That doesn't really help, seeing as how I already go berserk. Magic mapping. It's a recharge. I don't need to drink a regen, so let's see. That's magic. Okay. But yeah, more than anything, I want that death protection really badly. I'm a little confused as to how I'm going to go about getting in here. I guess the answer is just, can I magic missile these guys? No? Target them. Okay, so I at least got rid of the piranha. This could still be a little tricky, but nah, we got there. Sure, I'll use an ice wand. Why not? Shocking ice wand, that's silly. Do I have any identify? No, okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna work my way back over to where that shop was. Secret wall? Yes. Though I shouldn't have wasted a use of my wand on it. Oh well. There might be a secret wall down here too, since yeah, there is. Thanks for triggering that trap, buddy. Open that. We get another amulet. We've got just a ton of amulets on this run. Just carefully drop to there, move down. Hello, shopkeep. Give me that sweet death protection talisman. Yeah. Okay, so I lose unbounded sight, but, you know, just not dying when you would normally die is probably the most valuable thing that I could possibly get. So, looks like this is clear now. Oh, I'm berserk. I can't use items either. What do you do? Uncurse. Good to know. Not useful right now, but I'm never going to be upset about getting that. Whew! I almost just, like, through user error, landed on a bunch of spikes and ended the run there. That could have been really, really bad. I'm actually having a pretty good time on this one. We'll go ahead and extend Berserk duration. I don't know. We'll go into that and just see how it holds up, because it's doing pretty well for us so far. 15 minutes of playtime, and already into the forest. Seems pretty strong. We want Ice Ball as our magic that's just ready to go whenever. Okay. That was easy peasy. Looks like that duration increase is actually pretty solid. Wonder how much of that gold was gold that he took from me. Because I'm sure that's the mechanic. It almost always is in games like this with thief types like that. I don't really need to use the light here. I'll go ahead and use that magic mapping scroll though to see what I'm up against on this floor. A sword that I'm never going to use on account of my buffs to unarmed. Don't really know how I'm going to fight this. Okay, can I stop? Okay. Load the crossbow. Yeah, okay, so that worked remarkably well. Yeah, I like this combo with the Wand of Ice and then being able to switch off and punch until I go berserk. Yeah, so the bloody. That can actually work really well in combination with the light. So I'll go ahead and yep. Skill, strength. Okay. So now I'm just going to come down here. I'm also going to quaff this potion of regeneration, which admittedly is less effective on account of my being a snake eater, but heal me! Probably the best use of money in the game. Just, you know, run extenders, man. So I'm berserk right now. Gotta try to... I guess I dropped that guy. I will use a potion of defense right now. Uncurse. Let's go ahead and just put these on and see what they do. So we've got 2 different death protections, which is pretty amazing. I don't really want that. We'll go ahead and uncurse that. But I'd rather still use this crossbow as far as that goes. Okay. We'll just drop that there. Drop that. Drop that. Nothing? Well, you're stingy. There we go. Ooh. An actual fist weapon. Yeah, that's fine. I can use that. Alright, so I see. Those take very low damage unless you hit them at their base. Now, I'm not really convinced that that's a bad thing. That cursed ring. On account of it giving me increased chance to find magic items, I'm actually going to keep that and just ditch this old ring that I had on. I think that's fine. So I'm trying to move around, freeze enemies, use Berserk to the best of my ability. Do I have a freezing aura on my helmet or something? Yeah, I do. There have been so many runs with freezing aura stuff that I can hardly remember when I've had, like, if I still have it on this run. You know, I'm recording these all in like a batch, and I wonder if the best idea might not just be, like, get up in there and try to punch it. Berserking does seem to help me a whole lot with whether I'm getting hurt by those as much as I normally would. Okay, so freezing the base does not freeze the different tentacles. Let's just try that. Ah, there we go. That was really tough. That boss is really a cut above the bosses in that base, you know, in the first floor of the dungeon. Do I have any identify or anything? Without uncurse, I'm not willing to try that. So we'll just go down here to that shop that I caught a glimpse of. We'll also apparently find a book. Oh, can I just level up Ice Ball then? That's nice. No. You know what? I will pick up a scroll of identify. Just to use on that. Nope. Don't want that at all. So back to the Smith statue. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. Is there any other gear that I really don't want? That, yeah. See, I want to keep both of those death protections and another amulet. So I guess that'll be it for now for the Smith statue. Hopefully it retains its charges whenever you move from floor to floor and find another one. Otherwise, I may have just thrown away some items there. Yep, each enemy killed increases strength during Berserk is fine. We're moving on to Forest 2. This is officially the furthest we've gotten. Just really wail on that guy. Forgot to drink those potions that I have. I like to use those generally at the start of floors. So, potion of magic, potion of defense, because the potions don't wear off until you go to another floor. Which means that, using them at the start of the floor maximizes the benefit that you're getting out of them. Scroll of Identify could be useful. We got another Scroll of Recharge, which means that I'm going to be able to reapply the charges to that wand that I have a lot. Frost Nova, any ice spells that I can get, I am on board with. Frost Nova, Frost Nova is not a charge spell. It's, I guess, that starting wizard spell. What do you do? Knowledge of unseen enemies? I think I'm doing fine. I've already got a little bit of sight buff from that luminous ring. I don't think I need the, you know, you can get knowledge of unseen enemies at all. What are you, Mushroom Man? This game never fails to deliver new surprises in terms of bosses. These forest bosses have been serious business. Yeah, I guess that's not really a surprise that that wall was breakable, considering that there were goodies on the other side of it, and if you didn't have triple jump, there basically would have been no way to... That's disconcerting. When that landed on an enemy, it did 999 damage, which means if this guy lands on me, I probably just get one shot. Well, I'll just have to make sure to prevent that from happening, I guess. Freeze him, go berserk, bludgeon him. Ow. This guy has a lot of health. I was wailing on him for quite a while there. Man, that, his thrown rock there ate my freeze projectile. Okay, that was weird. Don't really know what that was about, if it was about anything, but I mean, whatever. Come on, get in a spot where I can hit you. There we go. Nope. So I just want to find that boss treasure, and then we can be on our way. I don't think there was anything I wanted to buy in the shop here. Should really make sure that that crossbow is drawn all the time. There's no reason to not have it be ready to go. That hammer I don't really want, so we'll look into... I think there was a smith statue back here. Also, I missed a chest. Had a star ring. Okay, so ditch the hammer. I really don't care. What are you? Are you a fist weapon? Ooh. Hey, gorgeous. Oh, yeah. That's way better than this old one. Okay, so we'll identify this chest plate. Alright, if I recall, death becomes easier to encounter means that it reduces you to like 1 HP. So I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll go ahead and identify one of these rings. Dex, lightning resist. Yeah, I'd rather be wearing that, so I'll ditch that ring. What did you give me? A studded collar. Yeah, I think that actually goes in the next slot, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna unequip this and see what this star ring has. But, yeah, I think this is, in general, gonna be better, so I'll ditch the star ring. See, I'm gonna keep that for now. I don't want to equip it in case it's cursed, Because then I could wind up in a position where I have all these death protection items, but then can't use them at all. Oh, that pork chop was really nice. That gave me 40 health back. We're actually in a position where this may be our first winning Vagante run, which means that this is going to be a very long-form episode compared to the other ones. I don't know if it's just luck of the draw and having good items and the like, or if I'm actually getting better at this game, but either way, we're doing really well on this wildling run. These frost auras are actually amazing, so, you know, there is that. I gotta give some credit where credit's due to the luck of the draw there. Let's see. The light. So maybe if we find like a bloody or something, then we could use that. But otherwise, it'll just be backup for if we wind up low health. Go ahead and quaff those. Looks like that was strength and speed. Hey, let go of me! How did we wind up with 120 HP? Did I miss something? Oh, so we got a mimic. That was easy to kill. Okay. Is that something to do with berserking? Increasing my strength? It must be, right? Because otherwise it wouldn't make sense for me to have just shot up to that much HP and then also lost it. Because we are talking about max HP, as far as that goes. Okay, that was easier to kill than it looked like it would be. Though this looks like a situation and a half down here. Okay, I guess it's a situation that I could punch, though. Once again, without a scroll of Uncurse, I'm not willing to engage in the deranged. The last thing I need is to wind up losing my death protection. We will take that Identify scroll and use it, I guess, on this collar. So that's a no. Ow. What are you? The bloody. So we might be able to use that in conjunction with the light again. Okay. Hello. You're an odd one. Punch. That was almost laughably easy. Grab walls. Yeah, no. I want none of those things. Full plate armor could be good. We're still not wearing anything in that slot as far as I know. But I'm not going to put it on without an Identify scroll at this point. No chance. So we'll go ahead and explore the rest of the floor. We'll find where the boss treasure is. Also, yeah, we'll go ahead and use this, the bloody. And see what he's willing to give me. Yeah, so that's as hurt as I can get from him right now. We'll go up here to the light and get healed for apparently random amounts. Some of these have been big heals, some of them have not. If we still have money, we can use the bloody again. 38, I can probably afford to use the bloody one additional time, since we've still got the heal coming at the end of the floor. Show me your strength. I mean, I guess that probably means that I'm getting a strength buff from him. At least I assume that's what it means. The light won't let me donate anymore. So, yep, just tick that boss chest off and then be on my way, I suppose. Okay, noted. That guy does not float at all. Potion of poison, potion of regen, and a skull ring. I may be able to do work with those potions and the bloody again, so we're gonna go back into this area. See if we can afford to donate one more time. Or two. Yeah, so it's a 20 donation. We'll go and use the bloody again. Again, I don't actually know if this stacks. I'm just kind of assuming that it does. Poison. And regen. That'll heal us up pretty nicely. And, yeah, we'll move on to the next floor then. This is going extremely well. I honestly can't complain about this. Levels. Berserk appears to be maxed out. So, I don't know, more fist weapon damage? Sure. And I mean, I'm not in the best shape as far as health goes, but I mean, well, that was definitely trying to... Oh, God! What are you? Freeze, so I can bludgeon you without having to worry about bad things. Jeez. So these enemies really just do not get stunned, huh? I'm just gonna have to make sure that I get my berserk going before I can fight them. I assume that the floor spikes are traps there. We can go ahead and equip that. And, okay, yeah, that's fine. Those do throw hard. I'd rather have the weapon reach. Those are grab walls. I'd still rather have that. That's luminous. Intelligence defense. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I didn't even have to use those scrolls of uncurse, which is probably pretty great. Skull necklace. I do have uncurse, so I'll go ahead and put it on, see what it does. Nope. Rather have death protection. Okay. Arbitrary bow is arbitrary. Man, these guys are relentlessly powerful. Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. Yep, potion of defense. Let's do it. This place is really dark, too. It's hard to see what's going on. They are slow, so I can... where did he go? Because that's their teleport. They just want you to think that they're dead when that happens. The dicks. Terrifying, 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 terrifying. Everything's awful. I hate this so much. Okay. Now, just remember though, you've got extra lives. That's extremely valuable. Also, that the light is all real good for me. Because, you know, any potential healing that you can get. Ow. See, but I mean, I would have been dead right there if I hadn't healed with the light. Would have had to use one of my lives. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, keeping those intact means you can, probably expect a lot better performance. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, the ice... My own ice blocked me out there. What even is this thing? What are you doing? Can you be frozen? Okay, that's one. I gotta run away. Make sure that I equip my other death protection amulet and then continue fighting, I suppose. This boss music is serious business. How do I hit you? Whew. Okay. Did that take both of my lives? If Berserk would end. It did. That's terrifying. So we're really just stranded now with whatever we have. I don't have much recourse for this. That boss was a just nightmarish enemy. Oh great. Haha! Pushing a magic region and a warhammer? I've seen better, I've seen worse. Let's just leave. Yeah, I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. Sit down at the fire, have a nice little sit. See. Okay. Ah, I see. So if I hold the walk button and I punch now, I punch a lot. I don't know how helpful that'll be. On account of everything being awful right now, but... I mean, it does output damage, but if it's another boss like that, then... I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. Can I just punch you to death and eat you now? Is that how that works? No? Shit. Don't kill me. What are you? No, I can't pick it up? Oh, my bag's full. Okay. I see. Magic mapping, then. Master Thief gloves. Let's equip them. Wall phasing. That could be useful. Probably more so than that subtle increase in weapon reach, which I don't think is actually doing all that much for me now. Right. I need to remember to use my combo. It's not the most straightforward thing to remember on account of having to hold walk, which is like right bumper, and holding right bumper while you attack when I haven't used right bumper for the whole game so far is kind of weird. Stop that. That's a weird effect. So that seemed to be immune to magic, which is, of course, disconcerting. Come on, Smith. Thank you. It's a Cestus, though, which means I don't really want it. So we'll recycle that. This. Assassin's boots. We'll equip them and see what's going on with those. A lot of raw stats. And I mean, I can jump infinitely with that breastplate anyway, so I don't need these. Hammer that I don't need. Now, I'm just trying to empty out the old inventory, and hopefully the smith can give me something, like, really fantastic. Sage gloves. We'll see if they're better than wall phasing. They're also wall phasing. Dex Vite, Int, Cold Resist. Yeah, sure. Keep those. Get rid of a bow. And that's just another hammer, so we're good to go. Okay, so noted. Those guys cannot get through the, like, flurry of blows thing that I can do. Scarab. Soul of a demonic familiar versus unbounded sight. I think that that actually is probably better. Hey! Flurry of blows. Doing work. Okay. Just gotta run through there. Oh lord, that's the boss. Oh my god. What is this, some kind of undead dragon monstrosity? Everything's gotten horrible. Oh lord. Apparently I'm fire resistant via some means. I don't know. This run's gotta be over, right? Like... Okay, so this thing can be frozen. Let's, I don't know. Okay, if we calm down, we focus up, maybe we I don't even know how that hurt me. But, okay, that was quite the run, though. There's no arguing that, and it's far and away the furthest we've ever gotten in Vagante. So, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.